Hello, in this recording, we are going to learn how to build a time series of analysis in SAC, use the same global bike sales data. So we create a new page, and under this new page, I'm going to add a new chart. And the chart time will be a trending analysis and use the time series. For time series of data, we need to define the time variable, which is the date we imported and transformed when we originally got the data. So you have to have a time variable to do the time series of studies. And then the measures will be the numerical values we are trying to predict in the future. I'm using the revenue USD. In this case, you also can use the sales quantity or any other things you want to make the predictions. So the initial time series of data is already displayed. And be careful, the data range you can adjust. Right now you can see it only include a small range of the time available. So if you want to include all of the data for predictions, and you can drag the box size to include all of the data we have, or a certain range of the data. So it can be adjusted from the left or to the right. So both sides, you can change the range. So I'm going to expand to include all of the historical data. So, and this is for the day because we have a hierarchy for the data variable. You can choose year, quarter, month, or days. I'm using the days, and that's normal for time series of data. And this is for the real data. And if you want to add the prediction, so predictive or forecasting for the trend, we can start from here, the more options, and add the forecast. The forecast option is only available for time series of charts. If you have other type of charts, this function wouldn't be available. And we can try different ways to make the prediction. First, let's try the automatic forecast. So means the system will use the best estimation techniques. And for this one, I probably need to zoom in, a little bit, so I can see the prediction better. But it's still working on the data. It's taking time. So it's still trying to build the forecast. And now we can see this little bit, let me again, so zoomed in so we can see better about the prediction range is coming from. So you can see the beginning of 2020 until this is for 3 months of forecast. Oh yes, 3 months is forecast. You always can adjust the forecasting period to longer horizon or shorter range of time. Oh, that can be adjusted. So that's one way to do a automatic forecast. So let's build another charts to see other ways for the time series. Let's do another charts. So still using the dimension as the date and the measures as the revenue. And expand it. So it's comparable to the automatic prediction. This one, I'm going to reduce it a little bit. And again, for this, I'm going to choose, each days. Okay, the data range. Yeah, so I can make it higher. The side of the chart. So matters. Okay, you can see the up and downs for the data trend. And for this one, I'm going to add the prediction, the forecasting, but I use the advanced option. There are two options. If you click on, you can see you have linear and triple exponential. So let me try the triple exponential smoothing prediction or forecast. So again, it's taking some time. So once you finish, you can observe the difference of the outcome using a different forecasting approach as compared to the automatic, or later you can also try the linear regressions. And let's again to show. So the prediction is different. Okay, the result is different from the one we see in the, you can see the upper limit, the average and lower bound of the predictions. And depending on your preference, you can finally choose one for presenting of the final data. So time series prediction is one type of the prediction scenarios. In the next practice, we'll try the other one, the regression approach. So always remember to save your story before you exit or log out. Otherwise, you will lose this page. And I'm going to change the name to time series.